Martin. Yes, it's me. Yes. No, Tuesday. No, I was just wondering, could you get on the phone to these GameBrewer folk? Yeah, well, they sent us this card game, and it's like there's totally too many cards in it. No, I'm not joking. I'm not even looking like I can't shuffle these. I mean, I consider myself a bit of a card aficionado, but look at that, it's a state. No, I'm not joking. And there's a big board. It's like one board. It's double-sided, like. It's tidy, but, you know. Game boards as well, and there's cubes and tokens. Yeah, that'd be brilliant. Thanks. Oh, another thing as well, could you connect up my phone? Yeah. Yeah, that'd be brilliant. Okay, thanks. Thanks now. Bye. Toodaloo. No, about 3. I'm not sure though. Oh, another thing as well. Could you get them on to these GameBrewer folk? I've tried reading the instructions for the game, and I think they've sent us the wrong instructions because it's about 25 pages for a card game. It's pretty in-depth. No, I'm trying to just clear out if I'm meant to be making red coats or silver spoons or silver forks or lanterns, or it looks like cheese, but I'm not sure. It's very confusing. Oh, you're only... Alright, okay. That's fine. Brilliant. No, I can't make that meeting. No, it means I've got to put trousers on. Okay then. Bye for now. I don't know. Maybe I think it's just donuts. I'm not sure. Anyway, I was just looking at this again, and I can see that my demand is increased. So I just flipped the card round. All right, okay, and that all right. I can see that can increase the cost of the goods. That's brilliant. And what do I do on this track then? Oh, okay. I move it up as well, but I've got to make sure that the demand stays down the way in order so that I make enough money at the end so I can sell me goods. That sounds good. Well, no, I was thinking of maybe purchasing some stock later on in the company. Now we've got some money. Yes. Still no luck with this phone though. Sometimes I feel like I'm talking to myself. I'll be honest. Goodbye. No, I got water in it. That's why I'm using the other ear. Yes. No, I'm not going to do that again. That's the last time I got involved with a water pistol fight. Tell you that. Anyway, I was back on this again, and I was just looking and seeing that the ones up the top right, that's the ones that you can automate then. So if you automate, you're not paying your workers as much money. That sounds great. Can we roll that out across the floor? Do you think the folk would mind being exchanged for robots? No, you don't think that's a good idea? Alright, you think they get me other ear? Alright, no worries. Okay. Toodaloo, bye. No, you should see the size of my factory now. It's huge. Do you realise that when you put the cards together, you get the lampposts match? Did you realise that? Well, it's Barry, isn't it? And there's a little picture of a ship on it as well. I'm loving it. No, it's very good. I bet it costs a fortune though. How much? Might have to get a chip in and see if 5 or 6 of us will chip in together and get a copy then, eh? Okay. No, I've left the tuner in the fridge. Okay, I'll see you later. Okay, bye. No, you want to build a factory first. Then get your new workers in. And then look at automating. Because remember, you've only got you sell the goods every year, yeah? No, it's red coat. No, red coats this time. And then it'll be cutlery. Yeah. No, get your money up and get your appeal up for better stuff later on, and then you can switch your cards around, yes? Well, you're going to lose this round anyway, because my stock price is through the roof, and I've already bought tons of shares. Yes. I know, sucks to be you. Anyway, catch you later. Bye. But that's in a can, really. And apologies for the terrible accent, but Arkwright the card game is like a game that comes in and says, yeah, I'm going to call myself a card game because 15% of the entire game is made up of cards. Whereas the truth of the matter is you do have kind of like, it's an economic game. It's it's the follow-up to kind of the original kind of Arkwright game, which was a huge mathematical, economic kind of labyrinth of deep thinking and long pauses between turns as well. And whereas what you've got here with the card game is it's a much more toned down version of the game itself. That is not to say that in first look at it and first glance at it, it's a bit of an intimidating beast. You look through, you have got symbols on cards, you've got strange looking cards that all come together. And then as you are building up your factory, you are placing cards to the left or right of the factory in order to maybe increase the number of workers that you have, or increase the amount that you get for your actual goods, or even increase the appeal for the amount of goods that you sell. And it's all dictated as time goes on by the overall demand of the product that's there as well. It's all very well, you have to get a balance particularly right between kind of manufacturing and actually making sure that on the other side of it, people are willing to kind of put their hand in their pocket and buy the goods from you. In that case, it's one of these games where it doesn't necessarily do itself a lot of favours from somebody maybe entering into this type of place for the first time. However, for people who, City of the Big Shoulders is what they like to do on a Saturday afternoon, then, Arkwright the card game is going to be something, or fans of the original game, it's going to be something that they're going to really, really kind of jump on and kind of enjoy with this. One of the things that's quite impressive is for an economic game, the amount of stuff that you actually get based on the pledge levels that are available on the game. There's a lot of stuff here that you're going to get for the actual pledge itself, which is pretty impressive. It was funny because the reason that this video is taking place literally, days before the campaign ends was because irony of ironies, Arkwright is about the automation of manufacturing, and for whatever reason, manufacturing of the prototypes took longer than was expected based on the current climate and stuff like that. So it's kind of irony that you were like, well, how long can it take to kind of manufacture some cars? But then you realise, like, the boards are double thickness, they've got indents in them as well. The cars themselves, this is solid stuff, it's good looking. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of materials here. The lots of symbolism, it's not very intuitive. You do need to read the rule book. The rule book is a bit of a bear. Once it comes together though, it kind of flows in a nice kind of even manner. You're looking at going through kind of like 3 decades. Every decade you'll be producing one of the 4 goods. What's interesting about it is that you're not always producing all of the goods. Depending on the player that you play as, you'll be selecting one of the goods, and the rest of the time you're trying to create efficiencies in your factories so that when it comes down to you actually getting into your kind of goods production section, then you are fully ready to take advantage of whatever efficiencies you have made on the factory. At the end of the game, it's economics. It's all about kind of taking actions in order to help drive your share price up, and also have as many shares as possible. At the end of the day, the person who has the biggest combination of that will be the winner of the game. I'll be the first to admit, I'm not a big fan of economic games themselves, but in terms of this one, this has kind of really piqued my interest in, it's not mathsy, it's more kind of engine building-y, which is maybe I'm looking at this from a completely different point of view. but I kind of viewed this more as an engine builder than something where I was potentially having to muck around with a lot of maths inside my head. I was able to look at the board relatively quickly. It's laid out quite well, so you can see where you're going to be doing well in certain things and where other things need to adjust. It's very kind of pictorial and visual as well. As you build your factories, you can see very, very easily and very quickly how they're particularly going to be doing. So the Kickstarter has probably less than a week to go. The price is ridiculously low considering the kind of the average of what a Kickstarter is hitting, and especially on what you're getting as part of the overall package. So if you're into your economic games and you're wanting something maybe as an aperitif to your normal big show, certainly check it out. If you've backed, or if you have the original Arkwright game, you've probably already backed this already, let's face it, and you're just here to hear me murder an accent. Yeah, so that's Arkwright, the card game by GameBrewer. And it's on Kickstarter right now. My name's Richard, this is We're Not Wizards, and until the next time, stay safe, roll sixes, and don't try accents. Goodbye.